Shut up and sit down.
Oh, hello, welcome to a North Wales side-by-side video. About 2 weeks ago, before Margaret had the accident with the double-decker bus, I was on the Ford website and I booked 3 test drives. I booked a test drive in a Puma Hybrid, a Cougar Hybrid and a Ford Mustang Mach-E. And the only reply I have had so far of Ford, considering I did all of these bookings on the same evening, is on the Mach-E. I've spoken to the salesman in the dealership that have got a top of the range extended distance 4-wheel drive Mustang Mach-E, and they've got one there for demo. I was going to book the test drive for the Monday, which would have been the Monday I went away to Beaumaris with Margaret, but so far I haven't been down to the dealership to actually say I want that test drive, and I've just totally not been anywhere near the dealership because of everything that's been going on. But I have every intention this week of going down to said dealership and saying, look, I'm still interested in the test drive, but I need to check the long-term weather forecast, because I do not want to take that car out on a day like we've got now. Heavy winds and really horrible rain. I want a dry day. But anybody that's been following me for quite a while now will remember I posted a video to tell you I'd been banned out of a Ford dealership, and that was due to me being with a friend who was having a problem with a Ford Fiesta EcoBoost that had gone bang, and the discussion got rather heated with the service manager, and I was escorted out of the dealership and told not to come back. That resulted in 2 elderly couples who were actually with salesmen at the time walking out of the dealership and not going through with the purchase of Fiestas that they were looking at, because I was talking to them in the car park afterwards and they weren't aware of the EcoBoost problem. Now, when I go and book this test drive, one of 3 things are going to happen. They're going to recognise me and tell me to get out, which I'm hoping they've forgotten all about it and that doesn't happen. 2, they're going to let me have the test drive, but the salesman's going to come out with me, which I really don't want, because that means I can't bring the camera along and do a proper test drive and bring you lot along with me. And 3, they're going to give me the keys for the Mach-E and let me go on my own, which is what I really want, because I want to bring you along on the test drive. I want you to experience my first impressions of an EV, or a Ford Mustang Mach-E. I've never driven one. I've looked at them when they've been charging on the public charging points, and I think they're one of the ugliest looking cars that has ever been made. I think they're awful, but I'm still interested in having a go in one. So tomorrow is Monday. I'm not working tomorrow, it's my day off, but I do have to go to Llanrwst at some stage tomorrow, and on my way to Llanrwst I'm going to pop into the dealership and arrange the test drive for later in the week. Again, that's as long as they don't recognise me and march me out of the showroom. So I'm praying they let me do the test drive and they let me go out on my own. If that happens, you are coming with me. We're going to have a good look at this Mach-E if I can get the keys. I'm hoping. That's what I'm really hoping. Because I find it a bit strange that I booked 3 test drives and nobody has offered me a test drive in any of the hybrids. They are pushing the EVs like you wouldn't believe. Because the EV market seems to be absolutely falling apart at the moment. Nobody seems to want to buy them, not with their own money. The only people that are buying them these days are people who are on schemes with the companies that they work with, and they're getting them that way. But there doesn't seem to be very people like myself, like you, who are spending their own money on them. They're a bit of a scary proposition to go out and buy. I personally wouldn't buy one. I can see the implications of buying an EV, the lack of infrastructure for charging them up, and the fact that the only way you're going to charge them up is at home, cheaply. And to be honest, an EV wouldn't suit my lifestyle. I want my car available 24/7 in case there's an emergency. Let's look at Thursday when Margaret had the accident. If I was running an EV and I'd been out all day in that car, where would that EV have been in that instance? It would have been at home, probably charging up from about 10% of battery, and it was going to take all night to charge it up so that car was usable again, which would have meant I wouldn't have had a vehicle to get down to the hospital to go and collect Margaret when they released her. Because they released her early hours of the Friday morning. My car would have been stuck at home on charge. That's no good. The advantage of having the hybrid, I've got no range anxiety and the car's available 24/7. Even if it's short of petrol, what do? Stop in a petrol station, 5 minutes, fill it up, and off I go. I can carry on using the car. That's not the EV way. So let's pray I get this test drive, and I am bringing you. I think it'll be an interesting experience. So keep watching the channel and let's see what happens. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Please consider liking the video, please consider subscribing to the channel, and let's see where tomorrow takes us. I'll let you know tomorrow or Tuesday whether they're going to let me have the test drive and tell you when it's going to be. Anyhow, thank you very much for spending a bit of time in the car with me again. Thank you.